The Sunday School lesson for July 16th, 2023 is Growing Strong. Matthew chapter 13, verses 1 through 9, and verses 18 through 23. Welcome to my channel, The Backstory. I am Audrey. If you are new here, on this channel you will become acquainted with the events that take place before each Sunday school lesson. The agenda is as follows. I will share the backstory, read the lesson text, and offer a brief lesson summary. If you've not already done so, please subscribe at this point so that my channel will continue to grow one subscriber and one viewer at a time. Thank you so much in advance for your support. The backstory. Let's begin. At this point, the Pharisees went out and plotted how they might kill Jesus. Aware of this, Jesus withdrew from that place. A large crowd followed him, and he healed all who were ill. He warned them not to tell others about him. This was to fulfill what was spoken through the prophet Isaiah. Here is my servant, whom I have chosen, the one I love, in whom I delight. I will put my spirit on him, and he will proclaim justice to the nations. He will not quarrel or cry out. No one will hear his voice in the streets. An explanation of God's chosen servant is continued. A bruised reed he will not break, and a smoldering wick he will not snuff out, till he has brought justice through to victory. In his name the nations will put their hope. Verse 1. That same day Jesus went out of the house and sat by the lake. Verse 2. Such large crowds gathered around him that he got into a boat and sat in it, while all the people stood on the shore. Verse 3. Then he told them many things in parables, saying, a farmer went out to sow his seed. Verse 4. As he was scattering the seed, some fell along the path, and the birds came and ate it up. Verse 5. Some fell on rocky places where it did not have much soil. It sprang up quickly because the soil was shallow. Verse 6. But when the sun came up, the plants were scorched, and they withered because they had no root. Verse 7. Other seed fell among thorns, which grew up and choked the plants. Verse 8. Still other seed fell on good soil, where it produced a crop, 100, 60, or 30 times what was sown. Verse 9. Whoever has ears, let them hear. Verse 18. Listen then to what the parable of the sower means. Verse 19. When anyone hears the message about the kingdom and does not understand it, the evil one comes and snatches away what was sown in their heart. This is the seed sown along the path. Verse 20. The seed falling on rocky ground refers to someone who hears the word and at once receives it with joy. Verse 21. But since they have no root, they last only a short time. When trouble or persecution comes because of the word, they quickly fall away. Verse 22. The seed falling among the thorns refers to someone who hears the word, but the worries of this life and the deceitfulness of wealth choke the word, making it unfruitful. Verse 23. But the seed falling on good soil refers to someone who hears the word and understands it. This is the one who produces a crop yielding 100, 60, or 30 times what was sown. A brief summary. The parables of Jesus served to separate his hearers into certain spiritual categories. Some were eager to accept his teachings, while others, opponents, would grow more and more stubborn. Those interested in learning what the parables meant would wait until later and ask for an explanation. Mark chapter 4, verse 10. But the disinterested would simply write off the parables as silly stories. Thus, the parables of Jesus both revealed and concealed at the same time. Even Jesus' closest followers may have thought at first that he was wasting a great opportunity by telling simple stories rather than offering another Sermon on the Mount. Thank you so much for watching. Join me soon for the next backstory. Stay safe and may God bless.